Everyone, this is Rachel. I thought I'd give a few answers to some questions I've had recently about shipping and how to price and set up shipping groups and costs. So I've got up on my screen right now Lab 50. This dealer has a standard shipping price of $6.95. What this means is anytime someone orders something for shipping, this price gets added on as the shipping price. To further fine tune this price, because $6.95 may not cover some items, especially higher quantities of some items or larger items, they've also set up shipping groups. For an explanation of how shipping works, I recommend you go to the wiki.photofinale.com, and if you search on shipping, you'll hit this page and it explains and gives examples of how shipping is calculated. Basically, you have three variables to work with: the base shipping price, which I just showed you in Lab 50, the product quantity-based shipping, and that is set up using shipping groups in myLab. And there's also a weight-based shipping you can set up. The most common setup is to have a base price shipping and then to fill in where that doesn't quite cover it, to use the shipping groups. So I'll show you that next. So I'm going to flip over to myLab, and under store management shipping groups, you can set up the groups however you want. So you want to get your product catalog set up, take a look at the items that are in there and what it costs to ship and how quantity affects that price. And then you can divide it into whatever groups make sense for your product mix. And then what you'll do is set up the product mix, set up the groupings, and then you can set the pricing and you can add in quantities if that makes sense for that product. So in this case, I'll look at the small prints group here. And what they've done is set a quantity at 1 of 0, and then every 50 charges $1. So if the customer orders one small print, it's $0. If they order two, their prints number 2 through 51, that will be $1, and then 52 through 101 would be $2, and we go from there. So once they have that set up, then in the product itself, so for a 4x6 print, they would scroll down and choose that particular shipping group for that product, so that anytime that product is ordered, that additional cost gets applied. The one question I get a lot is about third-party products where the customer chooses to pick it up at the store. So in this case, if you have a catalog that's mixed with in-house products and third-party products, the customer has the choice of picking up or shipping. So if they choose pick up, they will not have the shipping charge applied, which means if it's a third-party product, that you have to somehow cover shipping. And we don't have a line item for that because it's a pickup order, therefore there's no shipping. Dealers either do one of two things in this situation. If they offer everything pickup, so they don't have any shipping service, they just make sure to build the cost of the shipping into the product price itself. If you do offer shipping, what I recommend to do is define the products that you print and produce locally, and then everything else will go the shipping route. So I'll show you what I mean here. When you're in myLab, you can go to your locations, and you'll click on each location. You'll want to define what you pick up and produce at that location. So if you can only offer store pickup for a subset of your products, i.e. the ones maybe that you produce in-house, then you want to add those products here, so that if somebody orders a product from this list, then they'll have the choice of pickup or shipping. If they order a product that's not on this list, then the product will be forced to go through the order will be forced to go through the shipping and thus charge that shipping price. So then you ensure that by not having your third-party products on this list, you ensure that they go through shipping, and go through shipping and have that shipping cost attached. And to do that, you just add products, click add, and then find your products either by a common name or showing all your products and picking. And then once you hit OK, if they're not all here, you can click add products again and add it again, add more. So that is a little bit about shipping. And I recommend you go to this page, wiki.photofinale.com, and search on shipping for some specific examples and some screenshots for settings and a bit more detail about how these work.